Joao Felix has joined Chelsea, so in this video we will assess and discuss the player's career history, strengths and weaknesses, and his profile in general. Let's get started. At the age of 8, Joao Felix began playing football for Porto. He would travel from his hometown of Viseu many times a week, subsequently referring to the 150-mile round trip as a trek. Small in stature but exceptionally talented, he quickly attracted the attention of talent scouts across the nation and at the age of 15, moved teams to Benfica in 2015. Joao became the youngest player to play for Benfica's second string when he made his professional debut at the age of 16 by taking advantage of the B team format in Portugal, where elite clubs have reserve teams in the second tier. In addition to playing for the club's under-19 team in the UEFA Youth League, where he scored 6 goals as they became runners-up to Red Bull Salzburg in the year that Chelsea were holders, he played 30 league appearances over the course of 2 seasons from 2016 to 2018. Joao was promoted into Benfica first team at the beginning of the 2018-19 season. As a clear technical forward with the ability to make an impact in the final third, it was not surprising. The season would turn out to be a breakthrough one for him personally and a successful one for the club as they won the league. He concluded with 20 goals in all competitions after scoring significant goals against Sporting Lisbon, Porto and Frankfurt in the Europa League quarter-finals. The last of those came on Championship's game day when Joao's Eagles' career came to an end as Benfica defeated Santa Clara 4-1 to win the championship. During Portugal's successful UEFA Nations League campaign that summer, the forward made his senior international debut. Later, he moved from Lisbon to Madrid and signed a record-breaking deal with Atleti. Joao Felix, who was only 19 when he arrived in Spain, had to adjust to a new style of play under Diego Simeone and was generally incorporated into the squad. He primarily played as a second striker alongside Luis Suarez or as an out-wide player. In 36 games, he scored 9 goals, including 3 in 6 during his first Champions League campaign. Atletico advanced to the quarterfinals of Europe's top club competition and finished third in La Liga. In the postponed and abbreviated knockout phase, they were defeated 2-1 by RB Leipzig, with Joao's penalty being insufficient to turn the tide. He received special recognition earlier in the season when he was given the esteemed Golden Boy trophy, which recognized him as the greatest young player in Europe and signaled the beginning of his Atletico career in addition to his breakthrough Benfica campaign. Joao Felix scored 8 of his 10 goals before Christmas, helping Atleti win the Spanish Championship for the first time in 7 years in 2021. However, sicknesses and injuries caused the player to play inconsistently through the late winter and early spring. In the penultimate La Liga match against Osasuna, he set up Renan Lodi for a pivotal goal in a thrilling victory that put Simeone's team atop a week before the coronation. That was his most noteworthy contribution. On August 15, 2022, Felix opened the 2022-23 campaign by dishing out a hat-trick of assists in Atletico's 3-0 away victory over Getafe. He did so to become the third player from Portugal to record 3 assists in a La Liga game. A disagreement concerning Felix's relationship with Diego Simeone preceded the subsequent games. As a result, Felix was dropped from the starting lineup and was the team's 5th choice attacker behind Angel Correa, Antoine Griezmann, Alvaro Morata, and Cunha. On October 10, during a Champions League group stage encounter against Club Brugge, his relationship with his manager further soured when Simeone ordered him to warm up 3 times in the second half of the game, only to leave him on the bench. This incident gave him the idea to quit the team, and he went on to ask his agent Jorge Mendes to locate him a new club during the winter transfer window. Felix, who had extended his contract with Atletico to 2027 before the move, signed a loan agreement with Premier League team Chelsea on January 11, 2023 for the balance of the 2022-23 season. The next day, he made his debut in a 2-1 loss to Fulham on the road. He was later given a 3-match ban after being sent off in the 58th minute for a tackle on Kenny Tete. On February 11, following his return from suspension, Felix scored the team's first goal in a 1-1 league draw against West Ham United. President of Atletico revealed that Mauricio Pochettino, the new head coach of Chelsea, was against the team signing Felix to a permanent contract once his loan expired. Felix had scored 4 goals in 20 appearances. This made Felix decide to go back to Atletico. Along with his Portugal colleague Joao Cancelo, Felix joined Barcelona on loan after the 2023-24 season on September 1. Barcelona was not initially interested in Felix, but after attempts to sign Neymar and Bernardo Silva failed, the team looked to Felix, and manager Xavi approved the transfer. In order to make his deal fit within Barcelona's salary cap in La Liga, Felix agreed to a contract extension until 2029 before leaving Atletico. As a result, his annual salary was lowered. Mateo Moreto of Relevo claims that Barcelona paid 100% of his wages. He ended the campaign with 10 goals and 4 assists in 39 matches. Felix's mobility is one of his best assets. He's most comfortable going deep to retrieve the ball or staying high up the field to receive near to the final line of defense. He performs best when he's allowed to move around the attacking half of the pitch. He searches the field for open space, hoping to get 2 feet before swerving and dribbling in front of him. He continuously scans, forming an image of his surroundings so that he is aware of exactly where to go in response to a pass. Although he poses a threat when in control, these qualities make him exceptional and helpful during transitions. Once his team regains possession, he will rapidly break away from the opponent he was monitoring in order to receive advanced play and capitalize on the opposition's lack of fitness. Despite the impression that this aspect of his game puts him into a number 10, he's much more than that and frequently occupies positions more akin to a number 9. He's calm in front of goal and makes deft runs in behind, choosing his chances to get past the opposition's defense. Maybe the only thing keeping him from being a more full 9 is his absence from the scene. This relates to his smooth movement and scanning once again. When one of his teammates dips to send a pass to him, he tries to get away from his marker by making a rapid move into a deeper zone because he lacks the strength to hold the ball up when under pressure from a centre-back. How early he takes his shot is another asset. He frequently scores with his first or second touch, and because of how neatly he strikes the ball, the opponent goalkeeper is frequently caught off guard. When facing the goalie one-on-one, he also does a good job of disguising his finishing, as seen by the cool way he slots the ball inside the near post after forming as if he was going to score across goal. Although he can also shoot with his left foot and occasionally with his head, he scores the majority of his goals with his right foot. Although he can score from range, his preference is to score from central positions within the box. When the ball is at his feet, Felix tries to break lines by dribbling or making forward passes. He also has a willingness to follow his passes in order to assist attackers. He will play his passes at a fast rate, and when necessary, he will quickly adjust his own speed to give the recipient the opportunity to make a swift return pass. He frequently does this to gain possession of the ball between the lines while facing forward, and he will seize early chances to attempt a field goal from the edge of the penalty area. Alternatively, he will run into the penalty area to attack any crosses if, following his original pass, the ball is moved wide. He frequently loses his marker because of that sudden burst of speed and the timing of his pass. If he does get the ball back in this situation, he frequently has the time and space to take one more touch before attempting to feed a teammate or shoot. Before attempting to get on the end of any ball into the middle or setting himself for a cutback, he demonstrates exceptional vision to locate a player out wide. Felix may flourish as a left-sided creative inside forward by settling in early and using his space in the middle of the pitch. With his role, he could use the inventiveness, technical skill, and goal-scoring ability to impact the game from a more central position. Felix may be able to play to his full potential and become a vital facilitator and goal threat for the club if he's using these roles inside appropriate attacking structures. Felix possesses all the abilities to be successful at the club. The only issue is that considering his age, he's a little bare. However, with the right advice and experience, he can be fixed. Joao Felix has yet to realize his full potential, making him one of the most mishandled players of the past few years. He requires an environment that is ideal for his needs in order to do that. Comment your thoughts on Joao Felix. Do you think he will succeed at Chelsea in his second dance at the club? Let me know below. Cheers and up the Chelsea.